Welcome to Scary Campfire Stories. My name is Kyle Hester, and I will be your host. You can support our channel by subscribing to it, and clicking like and commenting on our videos. Let's keep independent film alive. Check the links in the description for horror films to watch. Grab a t-shirt while you're there. Now, let's get to it. The top 10 scariest places in Alaska. Number 10. Begich Towers, Whittier, Alaska. 14 stories, Begich Towers. So glamorous, so haunted. Whittier, Alaska is a small town. So small, in fact, all 215 of its residents live in Begich Towers. These condos are a one-stop shop for stores, churches, public utilities, and ghosts. There's nothing more eerie than walking down a long hallway and hear whistling and no one there, or sudden stomping up and down the stairs, but the stairs are empty. Imagine yourself, as one city manager did, hearing rustling noises in your kitchen, but going to look and finding an empty kitchen. Alaska is a big and sparsely populated place. The residents of the towers admit that the scariest part of living there is during the winter. Short days, long dark nights, roads being closed due to heavy snow. You're stuck there, unable to leave. Come for the nature, stay for the terror. Number 9. Fairbanks Hospital, Fairbanks. Hospitals, a circle of life. People dying, babies being born, a delicate balance. Sometimes, though, an infant patient may not be doing well and gravely ill. It's said that when the child is close to passing, mysterious spirits appear near the nursing wing. Nurses say that it feels like an angel appears during the time to guide the child to the next life. They are perceived to be kind spirits, a gentle guide. It is also said that you can feel plunging cold temperatures and mysterious phantom crying coming from empty rooms. A delicate balance, indeed. Number 8. Old Jesse Lee Home for Children, Seward, Alaska. This children's home opened in 1926, home to hundreds of orphaned children. Sadly, in 1964 there was an earthquake. Supposedly, several of the children were killed. The property has been in a constant state of decay since the earthquake, but it hasn't stopped the spirits of those lost souls from running the halls and haunting the rooms. Visitors have experienced feelings of dread, sadness, and despair upon entering the building. Visitors also say they hear giggling, laughing, playing, and spectral toys being played with as well. Tiny, spectral shadows dart from room to room and past windows, and down halls can be seen by visitors. Standing outside, abandoned? Maybe not. Number 7. Igloo Hotel, Cantwell, Denali National Park. Built in the 1970s, the Igloo City Hotel sits abandoned. We know it's not abandoned, don't we? It was never completed. Why? Failed building codes? Ran out of money? Who knows? Regardless, it's sat abandoned since then, in this harsh landscape. Wouldn't it be scary if witnesses saw phantom strange lights coming from inside the building? How could that be? There's no electricity. And in this sparse, abandoned place, how can we explain the sightings? As in very regular sightings of a woman in white looking out one of the windows. The Igloo Hotel. It's unexplainable. Number 6. The Wendy Williamson Auditorium, Anchorage. Do you know that feeling of entering an empty auditorium? Cavernous, high ceilings, hollow, echoing, hollow place. It can cause a feeling of vertigo or paranoia. Now on that face, we can explain the feelings away. Large open spaces can create a feeling of anxiety. Now imagine it's also haunted. This auditorium is just over 40 years old. In the grand scheme of haunted places, it's a baby. Not too old. But this place has its ghosts. One spirit, an angry man, detests brunettes. Women with long blonde hair have described being pushed by an unseen presence. Now imagine watching a performance and you see a woman in white on the stage. She's part of the show? Or is she? Because before your eyes she simply vanishes. There are also reports of giggling, invisible children, and a teenage boy roaming the halls, haunting the building. Uh, when is intermission? Number 5. Nightmute High School, Nightmute, Alaska. High school. The best years of your life. Ever go into the bathroom and you feel a little wiped out? Are you really alone? At Nightmute High School, a little girl ghost is known to turn the lights on and off and flush the toilets. Sometimes she wanders the halls humming little songs, and if there are any unattended basketballs in the gym, she's been known to play around with them. Her origin is unknown, she has no name, but in room 106, her grave was discovered. She's the ghost of Nightmute High School. Number 4. Barren Road. Here's a joke. What do you get when you mix a desert road, an axe, and a horrible accident? Why, a ghost story. A family lived in a cabin in the woods. Father, mother, and 2 daughters. Dad was chopping woods with an audience of 1, his 5-year-old daughter. Dad took a break and embedded the axe in a tree so his daughter did not fall on it. He turned his back and she grabbed it, trying to show off. Unfortunately, she pulled the axe out of the tree and onto her own head. It killed her instantly. So very distraught father refused to leave her. He held her lifeless body. It was winter. He refused to move. He died of hypothermia right there. It is said that if you drive down the Barren Road around 3:30 a.m., you may catch a glimpse of a man cradling the dead body of his little daughter. How unlucky. Number 3. The Red Onion Saloon, Skagway, Alaska. The Red Onion Saloon was originally a brothel. In its history, it's also been an army barracks, a bakery, a laundry, a union hall, a gift shop, and a television studio. How fun for the ghosts! Its heyday was during the Alaskan Gold Rush. The first floor was where the bar was. The upper floor was where the ladies of the night could entertain the customers. In the bar, there were 10 dolls representing each of the ladies. If a doll was lying down, she was working. Sitting up, she was available. Enter the ghost of Lydia, a believed former prostitute of the saloon. You can hear and feel her footsteps in the hallway. You can smell a strong scent of perfume and unusual cold spots. If you're lucky or unlucky, you will see Lydia as a full-bodied apparition in the madam's room or running down the hall. Although she is aggressive towards men, she has been known to water the plants. Helpful. Number 2. Eldred Rock Lighthouse, Haines, Alaska. What is it about a lighthouse? It's so spooky. The lone light in the dark, the gray, harsh water crashing on the rocks, the desolate loneliness of it all. Maybe all of it. Oh, Alaska, you so spooky. Eldred Rock Lighthouse has it all. It's the oldest original lighthouse in Alaska. It was built out of the need for a lighthouse from a long string of tragedies. So many shipwrecks. The most notorious was the Clara Nevada steamship in 1898. She ran aground on Eldred Rock. She immediately burst into flames and sank into the icy waters. Of course they were icy. 75 lives sunk into the gray, frigid waters. And who walks the surroundings of the Eldred Lighthouse? The unfortunate victims of the shipwrecks, doomed to haunt the surrounding waters to this day. A rough day at sea indeed. Number 1. Hotel Captain Cook, Anchorage, Alaska. A simple question. Where's your ladies' room? You may get more than you bargained for in such a simple question. Hotel Captain Cook has a resident. She's been spotted by not just guests, but by hotel staff as well. She's described as a lady in a white dress in the hotel's restroom. She's known for opening and closing doors and turning the lights on and off. Legend says that she's earthbound to this hotel because she killed herself in the ladies' room. Whatever the reason, she may pay you a visit if you visit the ladies' room. Or better yet, you might want to just hold it. Hey, my friends, thank you for joining me here on Scary Campfire Stories. Do me a favor and click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. If you got a state you know some friends are in, share one of them because I'm doing all 50 states. Be sure to join the Patreon. Kyle Hester Actor Guy. See you on the next video.